to Kanpai News, where Xeno is constantly assaulting your ears. And not just because of soda.
If this ever like pisses people off, like, because I know this could be like a trigger noise or something, I will warn you. I do it again for the cast, but seriously, if you don't like the sound, just say I will stop doing it.
No, he won't. He's a one-trick pony.
Someone made it funny. I'm like, okay, fine, I'll keep doing it. I'll ruin this bit.
he'll drive that right into the ground. Right. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Kanpai News for the week commencing the 2nd of June, 2024. We're in the 6th month. We're almost halfway through the year, really. And end of the month would be halfway through the year. Yeah. I know. I, of course, am your host, Nasuth. I'm joined by, as always, by Thaylien and Xeno. How are you boys doing this week?
Yes.
Warm? You're warm. Xeno's warm.
I am warm, but like the great thing is it's overcast and windy.
Yes.
So even though it's warm, it's a viable temperature.
Excellent. Right, shall we get into it then? Got a lot of news to cover. We got 15 stories, even without the rumors.
Oh, sweet baby, Kohai.
Sweet Mama Jama. So first off, starting with criminal scum. Twin brothers have been arrested in Japan for selling unauthorized Kamen Rider helmet replicas. Now, before I get into this, if people can go on Etsy, take a sticker, covered in glitter, and then sell it as their own original creation, I don't see it.
Well, like this is like the huge problem when it comes to anything creative commerce or whatever, you know. It's because, like, I mean, if I can draw Pikachu, right, that's really close to the original art, and then sell it on TeePublic as a t-shirt thing, it's like, where do you draw the line in terms of fair use and things like that? Because
let's find out.
The key thing to that, Xeno, the only line that's ever drawn is whether the company in charge of it is going to enforce their copyright or not.
Basically. Let's find out where Japan, or at least Kamen Rider, draws that line. 2 twin brothers were arrested in Japan for selling and creating unauthorized replicas of life-size Kamen Rider helmets. The brothers admitted to selling over 100 masks on online auction sites, generating over $64,000 in revenue. Toei, the company that owns, that's probably what got them, is they made that much money off of it, and then Toei was like, no, that's our money. Toei, the company that owns the franchise, reported the brothers to the authorities after discovering their actions. The article, this highlights the seriousness with which Japan takes copyright infringement, with one lawyer commenting that fair use provisions in the U.S. law do not exist in Japan's legal system. The incident serves as a lesson to those looking to profit from copyrighted material without permission. Story.
The One Piece live-action series becomes Netflix's top-performing show. Netflix's live-action One Piece series was the platform's top-performing show in the second half of 2023, with 71.6 million views and 541.9 million hours watched. This marks a significant increase in viewership compared to the anime and films on Netflix. The live-action series was also the #1 show on Netflix's global English-language television rankings for 3 consecutive weeks. The live-action series debuted on Netflix last August and has since been praised for its faithful adaptation of the original manga. The show's success has been attributed to the popularity of the One Piece franchise, as well as the platform's growing fan base for anime and live-action adaptations. The second season of the series is already in production, with Joe Trax from Percy Jackson and the Olympians joining the creative team as a writer, executive producer, and co-showrunner. The show's success has also led to an increase in interest in the original manga, with the 26th volume selling over 1 million copies in its first week alone. This all highlights the growing popularity of anime and live-action adaptations on Netflix, as well as the enduring popularity of the One Piece franchise.
What is that?
Yeah, I think Thaylien has suffered the Xeno curse, where as soon as he starts talking, some twat in the background has started hammering. Like, I feel like, is it some sort of delivery or?
Yeah, I think there's a delivery dock out for a supermarket behind the building.
Right.
I think that somebody has just loaded out the main bridge that's crashed down exactly when I was talking. It's now quiet. So.
Well, let's get on to some other angry noises besides banging.
Yeah, the weeboos. Right, so we know that's going to happen. Right, the Magia record. Puella, Magi, Madoka, Magica side story to end service. The Magia record, Puella, Magi, Madoka, Magica side story PC and smartphone game will end service on July 1st at 3 p.m. JST. JST. With an archive app planned to allow access to certain offline parts of the game after its end. The game launched on iOS and Android in Japan August 2017 and is free to play. Free to play with optional in-game purchases. The English version of the game launched in the US and Canada in June 2019 and ended service September 2020.
That's a short run.
There have been 3 seasons of the anime adaptation, with the 3rd and final season debuting in April 2022. I feel that should be past tense. The new smartphone game in the franchise, titled Puella, I feel that Magia Cedra. Right, Magia Cedra will launch this year. So basically, it's just a reset.
Shutting this one down so they can start a new one. Yep.
So they can get yet more money. I don't understand why people like Madoka. I really don't. Moving on.
Okay. So this one's only tangentially anime related. It's more Japan related, specifically. The new live-action Silent Hill movie is in the works. So we did report on this before when it was still just kind of a rumor. But Silent Hill is getting a new live-action movie titled Return to Silent Hill, which will be directed by Christopher Gans and star Jeremy Irvin and Hannah Emily. Oh my gosh, I cannot read today. Emily Anderson. The film is a sequel to the 2005 movie and will continue the story of a man who returns to Silent Hill to search for his lost love. So it's a remake of Silent Hill 2, essentially, or a movie version of Silent Hill 2. The film is being produced by Victor Hadida, who has also worked on the Resident Evil film franchise and is expected to have the same small American town atmosphere as the previous movie. The remake of the Silent Hill 2 is also game is also in development, with the game launching for PlayStation 5 and PC via Steam on October 8th, and it looks pretty good other than a few things. Also, something that the bot didn't catch, or the intern didn't catch that I should have put in there, is he's actually working with Akira Yamaoka on this project, which is really nice to see. We only see them for a little bit in the video, but like it seems like they're actually deep in discussion about things. So while I didn't totally enjoy the first movie, it was probably one of the better video game adaptations we've had. I have high hopes for this one.
Excellent. So, next up, Batman Ninja vs. Yakuza League, sequel in the works. Why?
Fucking lie. Fucking
Batman
lie,
Ninja,
even.
a 2018 anime film produced by Warner Bros. Japan, is getting a sequel, and I have no idea how. The new film, titled Batman Ninja vs. Yakuza League, will see the return of key staff members from the original film.
Poor Thaylien.
That's how I'm doing. The new film, titled Batman Ninja vs. Yakuza League, will see the return of key staff members from the original film, including producer Junpei Mizusaki and director Shinji Takagi. Kamikaze Doga, the animation studio behind the original film, will also be returning to animate the sequel. The animation was the least objectionable part about that film. Good.
Apparently,
we'll see Batman.
It's also going to be one of the people involved is also the person who did all of the openings for JoJo, essentially. So it's going to have that kind of feel, I imagine.
So the sequel will see Batman travelling back in time to feudal Japan once again, this time facing off against the Yakuza League, a group of powerful criminals who have infiltrated the country's medieval society. The film will feature a mix of action, adventure, and comedy, with a focus on the unique blend of Japanese and Western culture that made the original film so successful. Overall, Batman Ninja vs. Yakuza League promises to be another exciting and visually stunning adventure for the Cape Crusader, with a fresh new setting and a talented crew behind it. Fans of the original film, all 4 of them, and Batman in general, will definitely want to keep an eye on this one.
No, they don't. Nuh-uh. Robin's character design is something that will haunt my dreams.
All right, let's move
now
on.
That's now going to haunt Thalien's dreams once again. Right, so live action Kakegurui series Bet in production with Netflix simulcast availability. A live action series based on the popular manga and anime series Kakegurui is in production with simulcast availability on Netflix. The series, titled Bet, is created and written by Simon Barry, who is also serving as executive producer alongside Jeff F. King, David...
Jeff F. King.
Nasuth, this is hard enough for me to read. I don't need you making it hard, right? David Fortier, Ivan
Schneeberg?
Nope.
Schneeberg.
Sure. John Rutherford and Nick Nantel. Okay. The show following the story of Yumiko, a transfer student with a dark secret and gambling prowess that puts her in the crosshairs of the powerful student council. As Yumiko's revenge quest threatens to upend the school's status quo, the series promises to deliver action-packed drama and intrigue, with a talented cast of an experienced creative team behind it. That is poised to be a hit with the fans of the original manga and anime series. All 4 of them.
Right, so the Oshi no Ko second season premieres on July 3rd with HIDIVE streaming. The second season of the anime adaptation of Aka Akasaka and Mengo Yokoyari's Oshi no Ko manga is coming soon. The new season will premiere on July 3rd at 11 p.m., 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, on Tokyo MX and over 29 other channels throughout Japan. That can't be right. 11 p.m., 10 a.m. Sorry, yeah. I read that wrong. 10 a.m. The staff have also announced that HIDIVE will stream the second season. New cast members for the second season include Ayane Sakura as Abiko Samejima, the creator of the manga that inspired the 2.5D stage play Tokyo Blade, and Daisuke Ono as Goa, the scriptwriter of the 2.5D stage play Tokyo Blade, which I assume features prominently in the show. In addition, the manga is inspiring a live-action film and television series adaptation, with the film releasing in theaters, while the television series will exclusively stream on Amazon Prime Video worldwide in winter 2024. I look forward to them ruining
it. Because that's just suggesting that the original manga didn't ruin itself.
What the fuck is this?
Yes, the best story in the entire news. Oh my god.
Hey. Onsen Shark, Japan's response to Sharknado. Onsen Shark is a new Japanese movie that's creating a lot of buzz. The film is set to be released nationwide in Japan on July 5th, 2024, and it promises to deliver an explosive and thrilling experience. The movie is a tokusatsu film, which means it will feature practical models and effects wherever possible. The movie is directed by Marito Inoue and stars Kiyofumi Kaneko, Koichi Makigami, Masaki Naito, Yu Nakanishi, Takuya Fujimura, Shige Osaku, Sumie Shiina, Mio Takaki, Hiroyuki Yasuhara, Norito Noji, Tsubasa Okada, Mayu Hasegawa, Miyu Kawasaki, Taichi Fuji, Mai Kasaki, Baron Hebe, Ni Na, Yusa Tsunaga, Kazuma Takeda, Katori Aoi, Eri Usami, Shoko Yoshima, and Ayaka Sakuguchi.
I think we need to have a
welcome,
chat with
Thaylien.
the intern.
On the last one. The plot of the movie is generally unknown, but it's said to follow a group of people who are drawn to a hot spring resort where they encounter a magnificent shark. The movie promises to be a thrilling experience with a mix of action, suspense, and humour. The blurb also mentions that the movie will have English subtitles, making it accessible to international audiences. With its unique blend of action and comedy, Onsen Shark is set to be one of the most popular Japanese movies of the year.
I mean,
Now,
I'm not surprised.
I have specifically, because this is so hilarious, I have specifically made it so we can pipe through the audio on this.
Okay.
We probably can't play the whole thing, but
Onsen Shack.
Oh my god!
Let's sort a little bit.
Oh my.
I need to see this. I need to see this. My life will not be complete unless I see this. Oh my god!
What have I just witnessed?
Wait. Can you go back to the beginning of it?
Okay.
Right, where they have the there, right there.
Onsen Shack.
Right, I've just realized why it's called Onsen Shark. It's just because it's got the symbol of the onsen on it. I genuinely thought this was going to be a shark that would actually teleport to different onsens. Right?
I mean, there's
Like,
probably a
look
little
at
bit of that too.
I love that. The
But-
gills are the onsen logo.
I just.
Oh
I
god,
wanna
I forgot
see
about
it.
this bit. I forgot about this bit. Oh god.
What the fuck? Okay.
Yes, so now you see why I had to pipe the audio through.
If I can
holy
see this in
crap.
the cinema, if I can see this in the cinema, I really want to see this in the cinema. This just looks so unhinged. Right.
Let's
Okay, should we move?
quickly move on to something slightly more sane.
Cool. So
Slightly.
Nier Automata
Slightly.
version 1.1a releases promotional file 11 premieres the second core in July. Really? They fucking kept that quiet. Nier Automata version 1.1a, the anime adaptation of the popular video game, has released its promotional file 11 on YouTube. The video previews the opening theme song, Black Box, by Lisa, and reveals the premiere of the anime's second core in July. The anime's first core premiered in January 2023, but the production committee delayed episodes 9 and beyond in March 2023 due to the impact of the increase in COVID-19 infections on its production schedule. Crunchyroll streamed the anime as it aired, though I don't know if they ever did a English dub of
I don't know if they did either.
the last 4 episodes, because I saw an English dub of the first, from 1 to 8. I don't know if they ever did an English dub of the last 4. So I'm excited for this. I genuinely didn't think it was going to get this. I thought,
Does this red
I know
dress
that.
have any significance to you?
oh hell yeah.
Okay, so you know who that is. Excellent. All right,
Yeah.
cool. Right, so Japanese light novels, the longer the better. In recent years, the length of Japanese light novel titles has been increasing, with some examples being longer than 20 characters. 20 characters? That's child's play. This trend has been noticed by author Shoji Gato.
Japanese characters.
Yeah,
Fair
that
enough.
is Japanese.
Fair
characters.
But still, has been noticed by author Shoji Gato, who's been in the industry for over 20 years and is known for his work on the Full Metal Panic series. Gato finds this trend concerning, as his own novel titles have always been on the shorter side. He estimates that the trend towards longer titles began around 15 years ago. While hit manga generally use simpler titles, Gato notes that there's no clear answer as to whether longer titles are better or worse. Instead, he considers it a difference in the arena. Some examples of longer Japanese novel titles include Danshi Kosei de Ureko light novel. Saka wo shiteru Karedo Toshishita no classmate de Sayu no Ona no Ko ni Kubi wo Shimerare Teru. Yes. Shimerare Teru. So yeah, yep. There you go. I personally think shorter titles are better, but there you go.
Yes, but we have reason to believe that, and I
Okay.
have to read those names.
Okay. Okay. The actual title, as far as I can tell, is because I just googled it. I'm a high school boy and a successful light novel author, but I'm being strangled by a female classmate who's a voice actress and is younger than me. Right, that's what that.
High school boy, yeah, high school. No, but I'm being similar to a classmate who's a voice actor. Yep, there you go.
Yeah, so that's what that title. And like, see, I think there is validity in light novel titles because there's too many shows now that like. It's too difficult to determine like what is this show even about, sort of thing, and people just don't have the opportunity to read the what's called the blurb on the back. Yeah, so it's basically you need to capture them in the title. It might be good if they had like, oh, this is the light novel title, this is the oh god, the anime title. You know, I don't see necessarily a problem with that.
Or a title and a subtitle, maybe. So you can have the title, and then you have the longer subtitle.
Well, that's what a large part of the Japanese culture do. So, like, for example, is it wrong to try and pick up girls in a dungeon, right?
Children to Danmachi.
Yeah, is like, you know, the Japanese title is just sort of Danmachi.
That's the reverse. Is what they take the long title and then they shorten it into something. I'm saying have an actual title and then a more explanatory subtitle.
Oh, I see what you mean now. Sorry. Potentially, I really don't know.
Let's go on to something a bit fun. Lego and Nintendo collaborate on a new Great Deku Tree set. Lego and Nintendo have collaborated to create a new set called the Great Deku Tree, which will be available for pre-order on September 1st, 2024. The set includes 2,500 pieces and features the iconic Deku Tree from the Legend of Zelda franchise. The set includes two variations of the tree, one from the Nintendo 64 Classic and the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, and the other from the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild for the Nintendo Switch. This set also includes Link's home in Kokiri Village, an assortment of monsters from the series, and Lego minifigures for Link and Princess Zelda. This is the latest collaboration between Lego and Nintendo, following previous sets based on Super Mario Bros. And Harry Potter.
Oh my god, they've even got the plants whose name I can't remember.
Yeah, the bomb.
So here's the thing that is not been announced. I'm pretty sure the actual price has, an actual price has actually been announced for this. It's $300.
Oh, yep, there it is. $299.99.
Yeah.
Yep. 2,500 pieces.
Yeah, that's still better than the £800, which is probably more than that in dollars. Lego Superstar Destroyer.
Right, but at the same time, the Dungeons and Dragons set, which I think is either £350 or whatever, or $350, has so many more pieces to it and things like this. I really feel that they're marking this one up just because, hey, look, Zelda, right?
Yeah,
of course,
probably.
Yeah. Anyway, right. Ooh, I like the next story. So, Bochilla stalks the streets of Tokyo on May 24th. A surprise event in. Hold on. Shimokitazawa. I just realized that he actually put the phonetic part afterwards. I didn't read that. Shimokitazawa.
It happens again later, just so you're aware.
Cool. Thrilled fans of Bocchi the Rock when Bochilla, a beloved monster from the series, appeared to hand out flyers for the upcoming film. The event was announced on the site formerly known as Twitter by the official accounts. By the official account for the series. Unbeknownst to attendees, the person inside Bochilla costume was Yoshino Aoyama, the voice actor for the main character Hitori Goto, otherwise known as Bocchi. This reveal was shared later on the Bocchi the Rock Twitter account through a video.
So cute.
Aoyama was also shared photos on her own account, encouraging fans to share their event pictures and videos. The new film premieres on June 7th. I fucking love Bocchi.
Oh, yes.
I just love to know what the reactions were where any of the attendees go like, wait a sec, what?
Wait,
shit.
What? Yes.
You know?
Exactly. But this is like Andrew Garfield attending Comic-Con as Spider-Man in the stupid Spider-Man, the cheap-ass Spider-Man suit kind of thing. You're just not expecting it until the reveal.
Remind me to send this one to Laws later. Macross Plus OVA and movie editions coming to Blu-ray this fall. Crunchyroll and Anime Limited are partnering to release the original Macross Plus OVA series and the Macross Plus movie edition compilation film on Blu-ray disc for the United States this fall. Oh, maybe I shouldn't tell Laws. The release will include the original 1995 film and 4-part OVA series, as well as a special slipcase production book, 9 art cards, and an A3-sized concert promotion poster. Customers in North America can pre-order the release through the Crunchyroll store, while fans in the UK can purchase it from alltheanime.com. Oh, there you go. The release will also be available in France and other European territories. And nice. I gotta say, it looks pretty slick. I mean, look at that.
This was the one. This is a movie I keep coming back to for having this thing of predicting the future, but not quite. Because this is the one where she takes out a pair of wireless earphones to listen to a song, but the device she's playing it on still runs on a cassette tape. Right? Yeah, it's amazing what some people could imagine and what some people what they couldn't.
Right, on to another really cool one.
Hirohiko Araki creates public art for Japan Rail Osaka Station. Hirohiko Araki, the creator of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, is partnering with Japan Rail's Osaka Station to display a piece of public art on the west side of the station. This will be Araki's first ever public art piece, and it's based on Funsui Koso, Fountain Boy figure that was erected at the second generation Osaka Station building. The piece is currently in progress and will go on display on July 31st at the Inogate Osaka building. Osaka building. Araki's art in this product is not limited to the manga, and he's experimenting with other forms of art as well. The final result of Araki's work will be fascinating to see given his gekiga and fantastical touch.
Right, and as we ran off the news stories, it's
Nasuth forgot to put a title in.
Nasuth forgot to put a title. I genuinely thought you did that on purpose. This week's new anime and manga releases feature a range of titles, both big and small. You can pick up Blu-rays including Belladonna of Sadness from Discotheque, Blue Lock Season 1 Part 2 from Crunchyroll, and Sailor Moon Sailor Stars from Viz Media. In manga, fans can look forward to titles like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 6 Stone Ocean hardcover, teasing Master Takagi.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah, San. I've lost the line. Volume 19.
Mm-hmm.
And What Did You Eat Yesterday? Volume 21. That's a weird title. Additionally, digital manga releases feature Accidentally Summoned, and A Couple of Cuckoos, Volume 17. Novel releases include Didn't I Say to Make My Abilities Average in the Next Life, Volume 18, and Reincarnated as a Dragon Hatchling, Volume 9. Sorry, 6. That's a 6, not a 9.
6.
Right.
But that one, reincarnated as a dragon hatchling.
Yeah.
That sounds interesting, and I would kind of be interested to see that as a potential
have to see whether it's just basic wish fulfillment or whether it's actually a plot.
Yeah.
I can see if it's got a... My God, I thought I fixed that. If it's got a description.
Nah, that's fine, man. Let's move on.
Oh, there you go. In a world full of dangerous monsters, our unnamed protagonist finds himself reborn at the very bottom of the food chain as an immobile, powerless egg. Even just hatching will require leveling up by fighting monsters. The same monsters who'd love to eat him as a snack. But with the help of the mysterious voice in his head, he's determined to grow into the most powerful creature in the world. That sounds ridiculous.
Yep.
Indeed.
Right. As you said, Zeno, it is time to move on to Facts or Rumor. How many did you manage to get this time?
4.
3? 4? 4. Right. So, starting out, Tower of God Season 2 will have 24 episodes. Fact. Tower of God Season 2 is confirmed to have a total of 24 episodes, which will be split into 2 cores. This season will adapt two major arcs from the original webtoon, Return of the Prince and the Workshop Battle. The first core is expected to air in the summer 2024, starting in July, with the second core likely following in fall or winter 2025. Fall 2024 or winter 2025. Just to be clear. I didn't watch season 1. Was it any good?
No.
No? Good to know.
All right then. Next up, Netflix is making a Tomb Raider anime. And this is a fact. Netflix has officially announced Tomb Raider: The Legend of Lara Croft, an animated series based on the popular video game franchise. The series, produced in collaboration with Legendary and Crystal Dynamics, which will follow the storyline of the video and Survivor trilogy, which includes Tomb Raider from 2013, Rise of the Tomb Raider 2015, and Shadow of the Tomb Raider from 2018. Haley Atwell will voice Lara Croft. The show is set to stream in 2024, although a specific release date has not been confirmed.
So this is actually done by the production company that's done like Castlevania and Blood of Zeus and things like that.
Oh, okay.
So like a part of me is like, my quiz is like, is this even targeted at a Japanese audience, or is this just for the West? Not necessarily a bad thing, but I think it comes into arguments of, is this actually an anime or not? Also, I'm surprised that they're calling it Tomb Raider, because there's supposed to be this whole negativity going on that they want to move Lara away from the Tomb Raider title. Yeah.
Oh, because of grave robbing.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that and British imperialism,
Right. Okay. Right. So this one absolutely shocked the hell out of me. The Little Mermaid is getting an anime that's called Goodbye Lara, and this is a fact. So, Cinema Citrus, the studio behind Made in Abyss, has announced a new original anime titled Goodbye Lara. This anime is Jesus Christ. This anime is inspired by Hans Christian Andersen's classic fairy tale, The Little Mermaid. The story follows a mermaid who wishes to be loved by a human, but tragically dies and is later reborn 200 years later in modern day Japan. In Japan's Lake Biwa. The anime will explore her adjustment to the human world in this new setting. The anime was officially announced at the Anime Central Convention in May 2024, along with the concept trailer and key visuals. Tukishi? Yeah, Tukishi. Oh no, what? Koide?
Takeshi Koide.
Yeah. Koide.
Okay.
Koide.
Known for his work on Revenue Starlight, is directing the series.
Review Starlight.
Review Starlight is directing the series with Shiori Tani, hand and character design. The production will be part of Cinema Citrus's celebration of its 16th anniversary. When I heard this, I was like, "What the hell, even?"
But see, this is what I'm talking about when you take an adaptation and do something interesting.
Oh no, I agree.
Little Mermaid, but reincarnated.
But isekai.
Isekai, yes. Wow.
Or at least reincarnation, but yes. Yeah. All right.
So just to highlight this last one, this last one's come up a number of times. It still comes up on feeds. I don't know why it keeps coming up on feeds, but anyway, I thought I'd throw this out
because people really have a lot of wishful thinking. Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind is getting a sequel, and this, as expected, is a rumor. There's been no significant speculation and excitement surrounding the possibility. Wait, there's been significant speculation and excitement surrounding the possibility of a sequel to Nausicaa: The Valley of the Wind. This buzz primarily stems from the recent NHK documentary 2,399 Days with Hayao Miyazaki, which features scenes of Miyazaki revisiting artwork from the original film and making cryptic comments about the difficulty of returning to that world. These hints have led many fans to believe a sequel might be in the works. However, as of now, there is no official confirmation from Studio Ghibli or Hayao Miyazaki himself that a sequel is definitely being planned. However, we do know he is working on other stuff after The Boy and the Heron. That was officially confirmed at one point.
He still hasn't retired.
Yes. Miyazaki has previously expressed openness to the idea, especially if directed by Hideaki Anno. Woo! Those two have actually worked together in the past, which is interesting. But no concrete plans have been announced. Therefore, while the idea is tantalizing and widely discussed, it remains a rumor until an official statement is made, whether you like it or not. And that will do it. That will be the last story for the news this week. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you stay tuned later this week for Kanpai Cast, where we're joined by a special guest. I don't want to say who. You'll see when it launches. And what are we talking about? Your first anime and sort of anime recommendations in general.
Does it hold up to that?
And does it hold up? Yeah. So that'll be it. Thank you everyone for joining. Thank you Xeno and Laws. Oh my god. Xeno, what is wrong with me today? Xeno and Thaylien for helping me out with the news as always, and we'll see you next time for more news.
For more news.